That Isah, Jesus, the son of Mary, alayhi salatu wasalam, was traveling once with a companion of his who wanted to accompany him on the way. And during their journey, when they reached out for their lunch, which was 3 loaves of bread, they noticed that one of the 3 was mysteriously missing. And so Prophet Isah, alayhi salam, he asks, where is the 3rd loaf of bread? And the man denies any theft. And he says, I swear by Allah, they were only ever 2 loaves of bread. So Prophet Isah chose not to investigate this any further. And they continued traveling until they came across a blind man. And Prophet Isah alayhi salam passed his hand over his face, and Allah Jalla Jalaluhu restored his vision. And this was one of the miracles that we know as Muslims Allah had given Prophet Isah. Allah said in Surah Al-Ma'idah, وَأُبْرِئُ الْأَكْمَةِ, I cure the blind. And al-akmah, by the way, is not just somebody who is of average type of blindness. It's someone who is born blind. It's the most difficult type of issue or a problem to cure. So the man was amazed to see the vision of this person restored. So Isa alayhi salam said to him, I ask you in the name of the one, Allah, who restored the vision of this man, where is the 3rd loaf of bread? And the man said that there were only ever 2 loaves of bread. So he didn't investigate further. They continued their journey until they came to the edge of a river, and Isa alayhi salam was about to cross. The man inquired, this is a strange feat, how are we going to do this? He said, say Bismillah in the name of Allah and follow me. And lo and behold, they were walking on the surface of the water. And of course, this again is not something that particularly amazes us, because we know of companions who walked on water in authentic chains of transmission. Abu Muslim al-Khawlani. Abu Muslim, by the way, is not even a companion, he's a tabi'i. But with Abu Hurairah and others during the apostate wars, the Ridda wars, they did run on water when they were chasing the apostates in the direction of Bahrain. That's a fact. So this is the karamah, the honor of Allah to this ummah, that our men and our women who were not even prophets and messengers enjoyed certain miracles that prophets of the past enjoyed. So they cross over the river and the man is amazed. So Prophet Isa alayhi salam says to him, I ask you in the name of the one who allowed us to walk on the water, what happened to the 3rd loaf of bread? And the man goes, I swear they were only ever 2 loaves of bread. There's no use with this individual. They get to the other side of the river, and Isa alayhi salam, he creates 3 heaps of soil, and he prays to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to convert them into piles of gold. And Allah converted them into gold. And the man is amazed, and he says, who does this gold belong to? He said to him, the first pile belongs to me. 2nd pile is yours. The 3rd pile belongs to who? The man who ate the bread. So he said, I ate the last loaf of bread. So Prophet Isa alayhi salam says to him, all of this gold is yours. This is the end of our communication. It's become clear to him that this is not a type of integrity that you should be walking with. So Isa alayhi salam disassociated from this man, and he left him with the gold. And here he is now kind of rubbing his hands together thinking, La ilaha illallah, this is the end of my financial problems. But no sooner than he had these thoughts than 3 horsemen pass by, and they see this man guarding all of this gold, and they kill him. And that's the end of his ambitions. These 3 men, they sit with one another now to distribute this fortune between themselves. And shaitan, he's never too far behind when dunya comes between people. And each is now thinking to himself, how can I keep all of this money to myself? And so 2 of them, they whisper, they say, why don't we send off our friend to bring us some food? When he comes back, we end his life. He said, good idea. Can you fetch us some food? And he makes his way to go and fetch them food. Now shaitan comes to him when he was bringing food, and he says, wouldn't it be great if I had all of that money to myself? So he poisons the food. So he comes back thinking he has the perfect plan in place, and he hands over the food to them. They meet him with successive stabs with their daggers, and they kill him. They now celebrate this triumph by eating the food. They then kneel over in pain, and they die. Then not soon after this, Prophet Isa alayhi salam comes to the same scene, and he sees 4 men dead on the ground. His ex-companion, his ex-friend, and those 3 horsemen. And what was interesting is that they are all dead, and the 3 piles of gold are what? untouched. And then he said, هَكَذَا تَفْعَلُ الدُّنْيَا بِأَهْلِهَا. This is what dunya does to its people.